For this presentation as well, I've created 3 separate wakelets. To access each individual wakelet, you would click here or scan the QR code. We have one wakelet that is filled with games where you can practice your Spanish. We have a second one where you would click here or scan the QR code here as well, and those are filled with resources for hosting a bilingual story time. And then the third wakelet I've created, you will click here or scan the QR code here, which is also filled with resources that a librarian would use or find useful when creating a bilingual story time. The link that will pop up for the first wakelet, which is the one filled with games, will look something like this. And it just tells you below a brief description of all the online games you will find. You can click on any of the links and it will bring you to those specific games. It's just a few websites that offers you a couple games that you can play to help you practice your Spanish. The second wakelet you'll be using will be the one that has the resources for hosting a bilingual story time. And the resources are what kind of books would be good to use for bilingual story times, books that are already in English and Spanish, as well as some songs that you can incorporate into your story time, like a hello goodbye song, an I love you song, or some of the more traditional songs, the Wheels on the Bus and the Itsy Bitsy Spider. The last wakelet that I've created is the one here, which has resources specifically tailored to librarians. Reforma is a library organization which you can join that connects you with Hispanic librarians from across the globe. They have a forum that they host where you can ask questions for Spanish resources, if you need help with translations, overall any question that you may have that has to do with the Spanish language and Spanish materials, you can post on their forum and receive dozens of adequate responses. I've also linked to WebJunction, which offers a couple lessons that you can take for free regarding how to curate and create a bilingual story time. I've also added a few other libraries who've hosted bilingual story times and what has worked for them, as well as JBerry. JBerry is a really good resource because they offer a lot of songs and just overall resources and diversity, so that the books that you are using and the songs that you will be singing are adequate for the Hispanic population.